You have to invest in your people to stop the Chinese and Indians from owning everything. If you don't invest in black Jamaica, then Jamaica will one day be a Chinese island. Why would God put you back on the throne and you don't have your divine mind? Before God puts us back on the throne, we got to get our African consciousness back. He's not going to switch out an evil white man for an evil black man. No. God says, fix yourself first, and once you fix yourself, I'll put you where you belong.
Keep doing the great work.
Yes, sir. We're not going to stop.
Scott,
Keep doing the
We're not
great
going to
work.
stop.
Can't stop.
But we got to understand that we as African people, we have to achieve oneness. Our problem is division. Our problem is tribalism. Our problem is sectarianism. We need oneness.
Divided we fall, united we stand.
Divided we fall, united we stand. Until we come together with one consciousness and stand as a single being of African people, I and I. Until we manifest I and I permanently throughout the universe, God will not take the white man off our backs. In other words, we have to overcome each other. And once we overcome each other, God will give us the world back. But God will not give you the world back as long as we worship in white women. God is not going to give us the world back as long as we be materialistic like the white man. God is not going to give us the world back if we're beating on our women and neglecting our children. Why would God put you back on the throne and you don't have your divine mind? Before God puts us back on the throne, we got to get our African consciousness back. He's not going to switch out an evil white man for an evil black man. No. God says, fix yourself first, and once you fix yourself, I'll put you where you belong.
The scripture says, Jesus said to his disciples, our righteousness must be greater than theirs.
Our righteousness must be greater than theirs. We do not have to become the white man to overthrow the white man. Because you got a lot of African people, they think you got to become ruthless like him. They think you got to become unprincipled like him. No, you don't. Remain who we are. Don't ever imitate him. Don't ever imitate him. We got to become the Africans who we used to be. Sankofa. Go back, get your culture, and implement the culture. Vala.
I would like to explain. We have the brain game.
I'm going to give you the brain and the mind together in 3 points. Number one, we have to stop thinking the white man knows best. Medically, scientifically, intellectually, culturally, black people still believe the white man knows best. And the first thing the white man will say is, we have done research. We have done studies. I don't give a damn what study the white man done. You don't trust him because he will make up the study. He will lie. He don't believe in truth. White man believe in power. You see, not the truth. So number one, we have to get off of this psychosis, this brainwash, this hypnosis that says the white man knows best. Because he don't.
Never
That's
did.
Number one. Number two, the most honorable Marcus Garvey said, the white man's propaganda has made him king. And whoever has come in contact with the white man's propaganda has been destroyed. What is propaganda? Psychological and informational warfare. Propaganda that black women are not beautiful. Propaganda that black men are criminals. Propaganda the best university is the white man. Propaganda the black man can solve his own problems without the white man's participation. And that's why I got to go back to Garvey. Because Garvey said self-reliance. There was once a white man who wanted to give Marcus Garvey a large donation. Marcus Garvey said, tell him to keep his money. They said, but Mr. Garvey, he wants to give you a lot of money. Marcus Garvey said, tell him to keep his money. This is a black man's money. Whatever we do it by ourselves. Not because we hate, but we got to prove to our children that they can do it on their own. We can't use the crutch from the white man, crutch from the Chinese, crutch from the Indian, crutch from the Jew. Kick the crutch out and walk on your own. It's the only way to do it, brother.
Okay, one more thing.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Do you keep it
The first,
news media?
the two most important institutions, education, economics. My problem with Jamaica's education, just like the Caribbean, just like America, just like Africa and the UK, it is still a Eurocentric education. These children are not even being taught about the greatness of their own Jamaican ancestors. That is insane. They might put them on the wall, they might hang up a picture, but are they teaching God? Are they teaching how Queen Mother Nanny of the Maroons defeated European army after European army, an all-black woman beating the white man at his own game? They're not going to give you that. They're not going to give you Samuel Sharp, who stood up with the noose and said, I'd rather die a free man than live as a slave. They don't give you that. What about Bookman of the Haitian Revolution, who was from Jamaica, who at Kwa Iman initiated the spiritual ceremony that kicked off the Haitian Revolution? Bookman was from Jamaica. They're not going to give them that. So we have to build our own schools like the Queen right here is trying to do, like what I'm doing. If we don't emancipate their mind, there's no future for us. There is no future for African people without an emancipated mind for African children. What did Garvey say? Free the minds of men. Garvey said, free the minds of men, and the body will follow. And the body will follow. So one is education. Number two is economics. If I was talking to the Prime Minister of Jamaica right now, I would ask him 3 questions. The whole parliament, 3 questions. Number one, you selling a lot of Jamaica to the Chinese. You sold them the port. You're letting them collect the tolls on the Northwest Highway. You're giving them certain lands to build hotels and hospitality. You told the Jamaican people that when the Chinese come to Jamaica, they're going to hire Jamaicans. Chinese ain't hiring no damn Jamaicans. They're hiring Chinese. So number one, what are you going to do to stop the Chinese takeover of Jamaican land and industry? That's my first question. When are you going to stop the Chinese from buying up Jamaica? That's number one. Number two, where is the money that you're going to use to make sure everybody here can build their own business so they're not homeless, so they're not hungry, so their children can live a decent life? If the Jamaican government doesn't empower the Jamaican people, then it's just a matter of time before Jamaica will be owned by foreigners. You have to invest in your people to stop the Chinese and Indians from owning everything. If you don't invest in black Jamaica, then Jamaica will one day be a Chinese island. It's no getting around it. And the third thing is this. You have universities in Jamaica, trade schools in Jamaica. So why are the Chinese building your buildings? Why are the Chinese laying your roads? Why are the Chinese helping you at your hospitals? Why are the Chinese building your homes? If you have college that train Jamaicans in how to do these things, why do the Chinese have the contract? You have Jamaicans who can do the work themselves. What you're telling me, by not hiring Jamaicans and giving the contract to the Chinese, you're telling me you have no faith in Jamaica's own educational system. Even though I got engineers in Jamaica, I'm going to bring the Chinese to do this. Then you are saying your educational system is no good. Those are the 3 things I would ask. And I would ask the same thing in Bahamas, Bermuda, St. Thomas, everywhere you go. The Chinese are creeping up, even in Africa. I was just in Ethiopia last month. Ethiopia is on the top 10 highest Chinese donor lists. Now, Ethiopia was never conquered. But if they keep on taking that Chinese money, China's going to one day own Ethiopia. The hand that pays is the hand that rules. And the problem with black leadership, from Jamaica to Johannesburg, the problem with black leadership, they too lazy to stop taking money from whites and Chinese and say, listen, Jamaica, we're going to build ourselves up. What can we make for ourselves? What can we grow for ourselves? It's going to be tough for 10 years. It's going to be tough for 20 years. But I don't want to put Jamaica in no further debt. Because the further Jamaica goes into debt, he's going to have to pay that off. They're going to have to pay that off. I don't want my great-grandkids paying off my debt. So we're going to stop taking loans from the white man and the brown man. And Jamaica is going to reinvent Jamaica. But that takes courage. That takes confidence. That takes resilience. That takes hard work. Black leadership is not what we need it to be, Ross. It's not what, and the reason it's not, we're not training them in school to be the leaders we need them to be. Most leaders in the Caribbean, most leaders in Africa, most leaders in America attended a white school, trained by white people, brainwashed by the white power structure. How the hell are they gonna lead us to freedom?
Going deeper.
We need black schools, black teacher, black consciousness. That's the only way we change the mindset. King.
Yes, sir.
Two things. Great question. Two things. All the African people in the world, I don't care where we at, suffer from the same two things politically. Number one, we do not choose our leaders, they choose us. We do not choose our leaders, they choose. They come before you and say, I'm going to be your president, I'm going to be your prime minister. We have to stop. Stop letting people choose us. We have to come together and choose them. That's number one. Because if you let them choose you, how you know he's not financed by the Chinese? How you know he's not financed by the CIA? You see that? Stop letting leaders choose you, choose them. Number two, we have to take our money and finance the person we want to represent us in government. The reason why Jamaica's parliament don't serve black Jamaica is because Jamaica's parliament is financed by non-black interests. They get money from the Chinese, the Indians, America. You see that? How you going to expect a black politician to work for black people when I'm financed by white people? And that's our fault. That's our fault. Because we're supposed to go to the politician and say, listen, don't take no money from nobody who's not black.
No foreign investors.
No foreign investors. None. How much do you need to win this office? I need $1 million Jamaican dollars. We got to raise it. We got to sell food, raffles, whatever we got to do. We got to raise it. Because when he wins, we don't want him beholden to nobody. When he wins, we want him to carry out a black Jamaican agenda. The only way he can do that is if you stop him or her from taking money from anybody else. Number three, we don't force the candidates to come to Trenchtown and have a conversation with us. I don't care about the TV debates. I don't care about the radio debates. I don't care about the church visit. You're going to come to Trenchtown. And everybody who lives in Trenchtown is going to sit down with the candidate of this party, candidate of this party, and you're going to tell us what you're going to do in exchange for the Trenchtown vote. How many people live in Trenchtown, hypothetically? Trenchtown is how many? How many?
Number like
50,000, 100,000, 5,000,
maybe around 5,000.
About 20, 30.
let's say 20,000. 20,000 votes is too many to ignore. Nobody's ignoring 20,000 votes. They're going to come and sit right here, and you tell them the entire Trenchtown is voting as one person. We're going to listen to you. We're going to listen to you. Once y'all leave, we're going to debate. We're coming out with one candidate, and every vote in Trenchtown go to that candidate. Let's say you're the candidate. You know that if you don't do what we asked you to do, what you promised, them same 20,000 that put you in, take you out the next election.
Problem we got around here, this seat right here is a strong one. The other party don't really cut, so just one party cut because.
But that's our fault.
Yeah,
That's our fault.
Yeah,
Because here's my question. The party that holds the power, are they serving the needs of the Trenchtown community?
No.
Because if you tell me the party that holds the power isn't serving the needs of the Trenchtown community, then why in the hell are we still loyal to them?
Blind loyalty.
Blind, no more blind loyalty. Bring them in. We're going to forget what you did in the past. What are you going to do going forward? Other party, we're going to forget what you did in the past. New day. What are you going to do going forward? And then we talk about it. And we decide who gets the vote. Until you organize the black vote, it'll never work for you. Same thing in America. We caught up in Donald Trump, Joe Biden. Donald Trump, Joe Biden. What has Donald Trump done for black people? Nothing. What has Joe Biden done for black people? Nothing. What did George Bush do for black people? Nothing. What did Barack Obama do for black people? Nothing. What did Bill Clinton do for black people? Nothing. What did Bush Sr. do for black people? Nothing. What did Ronald Reagan do for black people? Nothing. What did Jimmy Carter do for black people? Nothing. What did Gerald Ford do for black people? Nothing. Nothing. Same thing.
Nothing.
We won't organize, choose the leader, finance the leader, lock our vote together, make them come sit with us, and decide who we gonna choose. That's the problem in Johannesburg. That's the problem in Jamaica. That's the problem in Philadelphia right now. This organization, and what did Marcus Garvey say? The greatest weapon used against the Negro is this organization. He said that 100 years ago, and it's still true today. Organize or die. Organize or die.
Oneness.
Organize or die. Oneness.
Oneness.
Oneness. It's the only solution for African people. Number one, we have to stop thinking the white man knows best. Medically, scientifically, intellectually, culturally, black people still believe the white man knows best. And the first thing the white man will say is, we have done research. We have done studies. I don't give a damn what study the white man done. You don't trust him because he will make up the study. He will lie. He don't believe in truth. White man believe in power, you see, not the truth.